Hello and welcome back to Fallout 3. Last time we played, we went to the Museum of Technology to get a satellite dish for Three Dog, so that way he'd give us some information about our dad. It was a bit of a struggle, but we ended up making it. Three Dog then proceeded to tell us that our dad went to Rivet City in order to speak to a Dr. Lee, so we had to make our way here. Unfortunately, the trip wasn't super great for us. We're running out of supplies. We're suffering from whiskey withdrawal, as well as, I believe, 3 other addictions. Let's see here. We got alcohol, Med-X, Mentats, and psycho withdrawal, which is just great. We've also got minor radiation poisoning, too. So, quite a few things happened to us. But that's okay. We're gonna... Ma'am, please. What we're going to do is, we're going to have to figure out a way to deal with these addictions. And the best thing that we can do right now is find a doctor. Unfortunately, I came to the marketplace. That's not where I need to be. So we're going to have to run through Rivet City and find a doctor. I'm just glad that we made it here at all, you know? Oh, geez, that's a lock. That's a locked door. Don't worry about that. It's fine. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Rivet City Clinic. Heck yeah. A lot of places that we can break into around here, but we're not gonna worry about stealing from people just yet. Hello, Shrapnel. You got some nice stuff here. I might be back for that, just so you're aware. Let's see here. Clinic, yes. That's what I want. Hello, doctor, please.
You're in the Rivet City Clinic. I'm Dr. Preston.
Okay, hey, you know, I could use your help. I think I might be addicted to several things.
This won't hurt a bit. Nah, just kidding. It will probably hurt a lot. Hold still.
I'd want my doctor to be honest with me about that. Don't lie to me. Just tell me it's gonna hurt. Let me prepare myself.
You're all set. Are we done here?
We sure are, Doc. I'll see you later.
Take care of yourself.
Okay, fully healed, crippled limbs restored. We got all of our radiation taken care of, and we're done with our addictions. We're done with them. They're gone. Don't even have to worry about it anymore. It's excellent. A lot of places are locked up, most of which I can't get into because they're either locked average or hard. Man, since his door was open, I should have went in there and taken that Chinese assault rifle. That would have been great. That's okay, though. Let's take a quick look through the market, and then we'll try to make our way over to Dr. Lee.
Stay away from me. What do you want? Are you one of them?
What are you talking about? I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you so scared of?
I suppose it doesn't matter if I tell you. I used to be a slave. I saw a slaver on this ship. His name is Sister. I'm afraid he's after me.
Oh, that seems like something that you wouldn't want it. Like, if you thought a slaver was going to be on the ship, you should probably not tell people that you're a slave, even if you think he's after you. Okay. Hey, it's none of my business. Let the past be the past.
That's easy to say. You don't have anyone from your past after you. I just feel so helpless.
Well, good luck with that. Alright, well, there's not much else I can do around here. Maybe this lady's got something to say.
Gary's Galley. Can I take your order?
Why is this place called Gary's Galley?
It's named after my dad. He's a great cook.
Well, what's it like living on this ship?
It's noisy, dark, and smelly. But we're safe here. No super mutants or raiders. And maybe Dr. Lee will find a way to get clean water for us.
Interesting. What do you know about Dr. Lee?
She's not very social. Stays in her lab in the stern. She's smart, though. Real smart.
Okay. Do any of the do the men on this ship give you any trouble?
You mean like hitting on me? No. Most of them are polite. Even the ones like Diego that I'd want to flirt with seem to ignore me.
So you and Diego are in love?
Well, one of us is. Sometimes it seems like he doesn't even know I'm there.
If you're a woman, just seduce him.
Yeah, right. I don't think I could get him drunk enough to do that. I wish I had some ant pheromones. Trini says they would make any man lose control.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you later, Angela.
Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
You know, I think I had some well, actually no, I had ant nectar, not ant pheromones. So I don't know if those are different or the same. I mean, they sound different, so they're completely different words. So I don't know. It's not science or anything. All right. Speaking of science, let's go find Dr. Lee. Because honestly, there's quite a bit we can do here in Rivet City. Actually, there is something important that we can do here. Let's see. There's a lady that we need to talk to. Let's see here. I think she's at the hotel, but I can't remember. There's we need to, oh, I believe it's this lady. Hello.
Welcome to the Weatherly Hotel. I'm your hostess, Vera Weatherly.
Nice to meet you. Here it is. Vera, your nephew Brian lost his folks, and he needs a place to live.
Poor dear. I know what it's like to be alone. I'd love to take him in. Don't worry. I have the means to keep him fed and healthy, but most importantly, safe.
All right. I think Brian's going to love it here. I'll send him along shortly.
Oh, that's wonderful. If you ever wander back into Rivet City, why don't you check up on us? You're always welcome.
Awesome. There are a couple of different ways that you can clear that quest up with Brian Wilkes, the kid with the ants. That's probably the most karmic. It's the most positive. It's the best way to do it, right? Like, as far as being a good guy, get out of my way, doctor. As far as being a good guy, sending him to Vera to live here in Rivet City, it's just the best way. There's some slavers around. You could also, sell the child into slavery if you wanted to do that. I'm not saying that you should do that. I'm just saying you could if you wanted to. It just, it feels bad. It's definitely a negative thing to do. And I think the more neutral option is later on we're going to run into a group of kids. A very important group of kids. I know that sounds kind of weird, but they are very important. You could send him to live with them. I think that's the more neutral option. He seems to be like, if I remember right, he seems to be kind of bummed that you would do that, which is weird because living in a society full of children with no rules would be kind of rad for a kid, wouldn't it? I mean, at least from their perspective. Whatever. You know what? None of that's important. What's important is that Dr. Lee is right over here. You're not Dr. Lee. You're Dr. Lee. Hello.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's son, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Wait. How do you know who I am? Wait, have we met?
You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same.
Yeah. My dad kinda sucks. But I'm still trying to find him. Have you seen him?
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there.
Yeah, the vault really sucked. I'm not gonna stay there.
I see. So you decided to leave one of the safest places in the wasteland, even though it was in your best interest to stay. Sounds familiar. Well, I'm afraid your father is no longer here.
Man, do you know where he went then?
Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
I mean, you could tell me where the old lab is.
It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone.
Oh, God. All right. Well, I guess we're going there too. What do you know about my parents, though?
I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know?
Well, I never knew my mom. What could you tell me about her?
Yes. Your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you.
So, wait. Why did my mother die? What happened?
Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could.
Yeah, I guess I understand.
Yes. Well, I'm sorry it wasn't enough.
So what was my dad like back then?
James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time and wants to try again. Okay.
Well, since you've got me here, is there any way you can help me out?
Look, I don't want to be harsh, but I have problems of my own. I don't have the resources to support James's foolish endeavors or your chasing after him. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, it was worth a shot. I'm not going to do the speech check, so...
You understand, I have enough to worry about already.
Alright, well, we could get more information out of her. What's this project that you worked on with my dad?
Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know?
Why don't you start by telling me what it was?
It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated.
So why didn't it work?
We had the basic principles down, we understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine, but anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just... too much. Maybe if we'd had more time, or better equipment.
Interesting. So why did you stop working on it? What happened?
You happened. It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the purifier.
Boy, everything really collapsed because of me.
Okay.
My bad. Alright, well, I guess let's head out for now.
Good luck finding your father.
Look, Dr. Zimmer, we've been over this. We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care. This lab is dedicated to solving real problems.
Yes. But Dr. Lee...
Dr. Lee is trying to save lives, and your constant interruptions are interfering with those efforts. Now please, stand aside.
I'm sure the good doctor's work with water purification is fascinating. But if you only knew what was at stake. The technology in that android...
What's at stake? You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job. Now, please.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you people are good for. Shiny paint job indeed. You can't even imagine the Commonwealth's accomplishments.
You know, if you're so smart, maybe you could help us, But no, that never even crossed your mind. Go peddle your selfishness somewhere else.
Fine, but I'm not leaving. Not until I've spoken to Dr. Lee. I'll be here when she's ready to abandon her chemistry set and talk real science.
Suit yourself.
All right, yeah, this guy is really interesting. Dr. Zimmer.
What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire?
So, what's interesting about Dr. Zimmer, as we'll soon find out, is that he comes from the Institute in the Commonwealth, which is actually all of this was sort of, I don't know if it was supposed to be planned this way. I don't know if Bethesda really thinks things that far out, but this was like the first hint about what was going to happen in Fallout 4, I guess. Because, yeah, Fallout 4 takes place in the Commonwealth, and the big plot point is the Institute and how they're replacing people with... Well, in Fallout 4, they're called synths. In this game, Dr. Zimmer calls them an android. So, I guess somewhere along the way, they were like, no, synth sounds way cooler than android. But, yeah, I don't know. It's so fascinating, man. It's one of those things where... like you see a quest like this, and like when you're playing it back in 2008, you don't really think that the next game is going to be based off this. So I wonder what other bits and pieces that we've seen that could like hint towards Fallout 5. I think even somewhere there was in a terminal somewhere they make a mention about Vault 76, which I guess would have been a hint toward, I don't know if it was this game or if it was Fallout 4. But in one of the terminals, they talk about Vault 76, which I guess would have been a hint towards Fallout 76, which is a game that I haven't played very much at all. I just didn't want to play it. I played it a little bit for like maybe 2 hours when it first came out, and like many people couldn't stand it. I don't know. Just maybe it's better. I don't know. I'm getting sidetracked. Now I'm thinking about Fallout 76. I don't know if it's any good or not. I would try it. But I don't know if it would be like as dear to me as basically every other Fallout. Like Fallout 1 through 4 and of course New Vegas are all like very special games to me. I really love them. So it's kind of a bummer when 76 came out. Well, I'm getting distracted. Let's move on. What do you want me to do, Dr. Zimmer?
To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property.
What kind of property?
How do I put this in a way you'll understand? All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, synthetic humanoids, programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need. And occasionally, they get confused and wander off.
Interesting. So, alright. I got you, Zimmer. Tell me what you want me to do.
Isn't it quite clear? You are to locate my android. He must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure how it works up north, but around here, we get paid for our work.
I'm sorry, it slipped my mind. I have at my disposal advanced technology from the Commonwealth. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just think, you'll be the envy of all your friends.
All right. I think we can make this work. I'll find your android for you.
Excellent. Locate my android, and you won't be disappointed. Here, listen to this message he sent me. He's mocking me. I swear, I'll make him pay for that.
All right. Well, I'm going to head out for now. But if I need some more information, I'll come back to you, Dr. Zimmer.
Of course you do.
I think I've got one more quest that I want to grab before we leave and head out to the Jefferson Memorial. Just one last place I want to go.
Everything
Here we go. Capital Preservation Society. I think this is what I'm looking for right here. Yep. This is the place. Ha ha ha. There's a gentleman here that we need to talk to. Ah, here he is, sitting at his terminal. Hello, sir.
Quite an impressive collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history.
It's a fascinating collection.
Ah, a fellow scholar, I see. Each of the documents in this room tells a small but important story about the history of the United States of America. Unfortunately, the greatest prize of all is missing from the collection.
Okay. I'll bite. Which document's missing?
In 1776, the Second Judgmental Congress got together and adopted a document drafted by none other than Thomas Jefferson himself. It was the day the United States of America earned its name and secured its place in history. This magnificent achievement took form in the Declaration of Independence.
Okay, well, if you want, I can go find it for you.
Oh, would you? It would mean so much to me and the Society's collection here.
Okay. All right. You know what? I'll do it. I'll go find the Declaration of Independence.
Excellent! You won't regret it, I promise you. Imagine, you are taking part in another chapter of American history. I envy you. You can find the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives.
Okay. I've looked around for... I haven't looked around at all, but... Can you show me where the National Archives is on my map? That would actually be super helpful.
In the D.C. ruins, you'll find the National Archives, or what's left of it anyway. The building should contain the document in a protective glass case. Be careful. The place is swarming with super mutants. Here, let me pinpoint its location for you.
Okay. Good deal. Well, I'm not worried about super mutants. I've fought a lot of them
Be
already.
careful. The archives are infested with who knows what.
Lots of super mutants. Got it. I am gonna... I wanted to take some of your supplies, but he stood up immediately. There we go. I just needed a little bit of help. I'm sorry. Here, we'll head out. You know, before we go, there is one last thing I think I forgot to grab. There it is, right there. The intelligence bobblehead. You know, having my intelligence at 1 was kind of the whole gimmick of this. So I think eventually, once we start getting towards the end of this series, I'll go and I'll grab every bobblehead that I haven't collected. So I'm going to leave the intelligence bobblehead. It's right here. If you're ever playing this game, it's right here in Rivet City.
Stop what you're doing. I have something important.
It's you actually scared me, Zimmer. It's really great if you're playing this game well and you actually have good intelligence. Finding that bobblehead is great. And it's in a pretty easy place. Like, you will always have to come here to Rivet City for something. It's a huge settlement. It's plot critical. Like, you're gonna come here. But like I said, I mean, the whole bit that I was doing was just being an idiot. So it feels a little just not in the spirit of things for me to grab that, which is fine. I'm okay with that. You know, I kind of like being an idiot. It's been fun. Yeah, so I've been playing things a little bit differently lately, which I kind of like. It's fun to play this game in a way that's like, you know, when you make yourself a super powerful character, you just blast through everything. Like, yeah, of course that's fun. But, I don't know. Something about making it harder on yourself is something I enjoy doing. Anyways, there's the Jefferson Memorial right there. It's not a far distance away, but it's definitely going to be pretty rough because there's a lot of super mutants. There's also super mutants on this side too. So I think I need to take care of everything. Ah, there's a green green mark on my map too, so I bet there's a survivor up there. So that's good news. Let's see here. Hello? Boy, this place is dangerous looking. I can't believe Rivet City would just let this be here. You'd think they'd try to at least send some guards out or something. Hello? Wow, there's actually nobody here. There's nobody here at all. Oh, there's some first aid boxes, though. Freaking love that. All right, man, we got a lot of 5mm ammo from that. Look at this. Man, I'm going to be using my minigun a lot more now. At least while I can. All right, so there should be... Ah, there he is. There's a survivor. Man, so much ammo. Grenades. And all sorts of missiles. Oh my gosh, man. It's like Christmas up here. Even 2 more missiles in the locked one. That is awesome. All right, well, there's a survivor here. And I'll tell you what, lady. I've got... Oh my goodness, an assault rifle? Dude, there's so much great stuff going on. Hello, lady. I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is you're free.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I thought I was dead for sure. Here, I managed to hide these supplies before they tied me up. You take them. It's the best I can do to thank you.
Ah, thank you so much. So, remember when I said there was good news and bad news? Well, the good news is you're free.
They won't catch me again.
The bad news is I have good karma, and I don't want to. So you're not free for long. I'm so kind of sorry. I don't want to be a morally good character. I want to be neutral. Is that enough to... No, I'm still good. Okay. Murder of a defenseless captive. Okay, is still... Alright. That's fine. Everything's fine. I don't feel great about that. But also, you know, it's good overall for me. It's still negative karma, which I need. Alright, guys. Perfect. Okay, let's see. No, actually, I wanted my shotgun. There we go. Man, the shotgun is so great. I freaking love it. Man, it seems like all these super mutants ever have is... That one's got grenades. I was literally just about to say, it seems like all they ever have is hunting rifles. And as soon as I thought that, one of them chucked a grenade at me. Okay, that's fine. Hey, buddy, I'm gonna smack you with a sledgehammer. How does that sound? Oh, you got a nail board, huh? There we go. There we go. Get out of here. Get... No, stop. Freaking guy. Okay. Good deal. Ow, dude. Stop it. I will make you drop that. Well, I guess that's one way of dropping it. Okay. I think that was all of them out here. Let's get into the gift shop. Sounds like fun. Hello? Oh, I'm hearing gunfire, so I'm guessing there's more. Oh my god. God, I hate these centaurs, dude. Hey, it looks like these turrets are going to take care of a lot of the work for me. Oh! Well, they were. Goodness gracious. Am I crazy? I could have sworn I saw one. Like a super mutant is what I'm talking about specifically. Okay, that's fine. What is this? Great to pump control. You know what? I don't think I need to go down there right now. So, I will simply not. I will simply just not go down there. It's that easy. Hello? Well, I'm glad someone had the foresight to put this plunger in the safe. Okay. Let's take care of some things here. First of all, let's do this. Second of all, I gotta find that super mutant. I swear I saw him. I absolutely swear I did. Oh, look, there, on the map. Okay. Hello? Okay, there he is. There he is. Alright. Whiskey. Want that? I don't need it, but I want it. Let's see. It's an uncomfortable pipe for the toilet. That would be awful. I don't think I've ever been in a bathroom that does something like this. I would hate that. Alright. Super mutant. I see you.
Hello? Someone there?
Indeed there is, but I need you to come over here.
Stupid noises.
Come on.
Now try and hide from this.
There we go. Okay. I know there's another one around here somewhere. You guys can't hide from me forever. I mean, to be fair, I am hiding from you. So, oh, hello. Okay. Boy, bloody mess is really, it's really something. Oh my lord. Did you throw a grenade? There we go. And we leveled up. Awesome. All right. I want more repair. I think having more repair would be great. And I'm also going to put some more into big guns. Because I'm really enjoying it, you know? Just very much enjoying it. I think... man. Part of me wants to put these last 4 points into lockpick. The other part of me feels like I should just keep going with repair or medicine. You know? I don't think lockpick's going to be super important yet. I mean, it could be. We're getting to the point now where I'm starting to see a lot more average locked stuff, so... and repair is always, like, just universally helpful. Dang it. You know what? We're going to go with repair. We're going to keep things in good working condition. I know that I know that just perks that give you skill points is really boring, but 15 points to big guns is pretty great. Nice. We're going to do that. Okay. All right. Well, anyways, let's check our skills here. 75, man. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know where I was at. Oh, you know what? It's because I've got my hat on. So I think it was actually at... Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's really good. Let's see here. Minigun. 60 damage. Missile launcher does 118. What about the Fat Man? 768. Okay. Well, I'm feeling pretty dang good about that. Now, a lot of these super mutants now are holding on to to grenades, which makes me nervous. I need to make sure I'm paying more attention when I see a lot of them around, because if they start chucking grenades at me and I'm not noticing, it's gonna be a bad time. It's gonna be a terrible time, even. Okay, I think I cleared out all the super mutants in here, so let's make our way down. Hopefully figure out some more info. I don't understand how our dad made it. God dang, that actually spooked me. I don't understand how our dad made it this far. Right? Like, it's been a struggle for me. I guess he is Liam Neeson, so. There we go. Oh yeah, also, I found a lying congressional style, which is great. I think that's speech, though. Yeah, it is. So, that's not super great for me, but that's okay. A free skill point's a free skill point, you know what I mean? Hey, 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 hey. No, stop that. Of course you're a brute, too, huh? You know, that hurt real bad, and I'm thinking maybe I should have used something other than a melee weapon for him, but he's dead, so I can't complain too much. Okay, let's see here. Dad? Dad? I'm real sick of this hide and seek game, dude. Where are you? Huh. Well, that's weird. Hello? Oh, hello. Personal journal entry. Is that right?
Even in Vault 101, my work on Project Purity never really stopped. Soon after we arrived, my nightly routine included sneaking into the restricted areas, searching for, I don't know, whatever I could find. Facility, after all. The place was built with some of the most advanced technology this country had ever developed. Those excursions never turned up anything particularly useful. So, one night, after half a bottle of scotch, I broke into the overseer's office. It was easy enough to hack his console, gain access to the restricted files. Most of it was garbage. Propaganda, spy reports, just plain rambling bullshit, really. But there was one thing, one name that stood out amongst all the others. Dr. Stanislav Braun. I knew of Braun's work, of course. He was a celebrity in his day. Voltec's sorcerous scientist, his peers in awe of his technological wizardry. But it was in Vault 101 that night in the overseer's office I first learned of Braun's involvement in Voltec's sociable preservation program and his work on something called GEC, the Garden of Eden Creation Kit.
Garden of Eden Creating Kit, huh? Well, that's probably going to be important. Right now, though, I've got a couple of other problems. Alright. Alright, I got it. Oh boy, I forgot the reload time on that kind of sucks. That's okay. Alright, sweet. Well, I'm gonna pick all this stuff up and repair some of my gear, but I guess while I do that, we can listen to our dad's second journal entry.
To be honest, the GEC sounded like pure fantasy, even for someone of Braun's capabilities. It was nothing short of a miracle. A terraforming module capable of producing life from complete lifelessness. But not only was this thing a reality, it was actually distributed to several vaults to be used after an atomic war. Vault 101 was, sadly, not on that list. A did some digging and discovered Braun's name on the reservation list for a Vault 112. I'm no slouch, but this man, he could have easily succeeded where I failed. There was his collection. Journals, holotapes. If I could gain access to just a fraction of Braun's genius, Project Purity would become a reality.
Okay. Dr. Braun, Gek. Good to know. Last journal entry.
To Vault 112 to search for anything of Braun's that might help me get this purifier up and running. All I know is that it's west of some place called Evergreen Mills, and it's well hidden in some sort of garage. But I'll find it. I have to. It's so close. But that's the story of Project Purity, isn't it? An eternity of almost theirs. Let's see if Braun has the missing puzzle piece.
Wow. Got a lot of interesting info there. I feel like we're getting a lot closer to our dad. What did he say? Vault 112? I think that's where we're going to go next, but got a couple more journal entries. Why not?
I'm at a loss. My beloved wife is gone. And the place is my son. As much as this place means to me, as much as this is no place for an infant, especially an infant without its mother.
What the heck? That was wild. Flying barrels.
It's time to go. The project was in trouble before, both internally and externally. Progress has come to a halt, both because our recalculations have gotten us nowhere, and because the mutant attacks occur several times a day. I regret that it has come to this. I know that if I leave, our work may come to an end. Madison has never been on the best of terms with the Brotherhood. Aside from Scribe Rothschild, she'll tolerate none of them. If she's the one dealing with them, who knows what will happen? It breaks my heart to go. But I must put the needs of my child before my own.
Yeah, man, my birth really messed up everything, didn't it? Just absolutely everything. God, I suck. Unbelievable, man. Let's see here. There's still a lot of great stuff lying around. And another sledgehammer, heck yeah. I'm still getting to the point, I think, where I'm going to have to make a decision on where my player home's going to be. Because, you know, I've got too much stuff going on. Heavy weapons are fun and all, but unsurprisingly, they are actually heavy. And it's kind of taken up just everything, like all my inventory space. Like the Fat Man that I've got is like 30 pounds, dude. It's a lot.
That batch of tests was inconclusive, but Madison and I are convinced it's a problem with the secondary filtration system. We're going to recalibrate the equipment and try again tomorrow, so that... James, please. I'm trying to work. It's not the time.
Whoa.
So that's the next step. As soon as we get the results we need, we'll move on to... James! Stop! I need to finish these notes. We'll move on to diagnosing the issues with the radiation dampeners. That should... Ow! James! Now? We really shouldn't.
That's a little awkward, but okay.
So, here I am, back where it all began. Project Purity. God, we wanted to change the world. We really thought the waters of life could be a reality. And that's why this is a momentous occasion. Because even after 19 years, I still believe it. Project Purity can and will be operational. This is just the beginning. This is day 2 of my attempt to resurrect this project. I've got one of the portable fusion generators up and running, but it's just enough to power the emergency lighting and a couple of other systems. That'll serve for now, but I'll need help powering up the mainframe. I'm to visit Madison at Rivet City. I spoke with Dr. Lee Madison at Rivet City. It went about as well as I expected. That is to say, she thinks I'm completely mad. How can I blame her? She's got her own life, her own team, and is making real, tangible scientific progress. Here I come again, the very paragon of failure and false promises. But the reality is, I need Madison and whatever scientific team she may have assembled. I can't do this myself. Project Purity is bigger than me. It always was. And without Catherine, God, I can't let this die. Not again. Not like this.
Okay.
Well, here we are again. Project Purity and me. It's been close to 20 years since my last entry, since I left all of this behind to make a life for my son. We've spent that time in Vault 101, tucked away from the rest of the world. It wasn't perfect, but it was safe, and that's all I could have hoped for. Now my son is a grown man, handsome, intelligent, confident, just like his old man. And as hard as it was to admit it, he doesn't need his daddy anymore.
Did my dad really just call me handsome and intelligent? Because if you have eyes, you can see that, no, not handsome. And if you look at my pit boy, no, not intelligent. My dad's a liar. All right, that's fine. You know, we've gotten a lot done. We were able to clear out the Jefferson Memorial. We're going to get this plot moving right along. So I'm wondering, should we do a couple more side quests, or should we keep heading out and finding our dad? Well, I'm going to have to think about that, and we'll decide what we're going to do on the next episode. So I hope you're looking forward to that. And in the meantime, if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope I'll see you on the next one. Bye!